So I'm making a video on today's events. I tried going to the church earlier today, and when I got there, you can see my videos on Instagram. I don't know who is responsible for displaying and sending my profile to thousands of people, but it is hate crimes everywhere I go, and it's only been getting worse. It's always been since every location I go to, but there's only been building of momentums of hate crimes against me. I'm talking about every time people are walking by me, saying awful things to me, just acting very nasty to me, like I'm an enemy of the state. I don't know what to expect when I get to Rhode Island, but I don't know what's gonna happen when I get there. But from the looks of everything and the actions, I think I'm probably gonna have to leave Rhode Island. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I just know I have to get this dental program, insurance program, that I have to sign up to get my dental work done because I got sabotaged when I was living in the apartment in Vermont. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get there. I don't know if I can find a place. I may have to stay at the shelter. The shelters are really awful places. They're really, really bad places. So I'm probably going to end up sleeping outside homeless until I can find a place on Craigslist or on Facebook. But that's what I'm going to try to do because I'm trying to complete my GED. I already have a school that I'm trying to attend, the Da Vinci School. It's called like the Da Vinci Community Program or something, college, but it's a school that I can take the GED classes to complete my GED math and finally earn my GED. But they're delaying everything and just postponing everything. It is very hard to function normal in any kind of way because there's so many people that bash me and hate me. Like I said, it doesn't matter how nice I am, how polite, respectful, it doesn't matter. And so I'm going to get there, find out if I can. If I have to leave, I have to leave. I'll have to just cancel the whole GED stuff and just wait and see if I can get on this dental program as soon as possible. Because my cavities are very expensive and they only get worse over time. So I'm quite nervous because there's so much. I'm not kidding you. When I went to this church today, I got kicked out. There was not one heterosexual female in that entire church. Not one. Not even. I'm just talking about not even one with like their kids and like divorced or with their husbands. Not one person. So when I got there, it was. I didn't feel welcome. Like they did not want me there. And I stayed there for like 15 minutes, and then I just got up and left the middle of service, just to catch at least a little bit of a blessing, because I didn't know what to expect when I get there. But I was definitely not welcome there. Some of the people there were acting like security and giving me like death looks and death threats and shit, and I don't want to be a part of that. But like I said, I don't know what to expect. There is a tremendous. I really don't want to go. I'm very terrified to go to the police for any kind of reason, for any kind of reason at all, because they know and are aware about what's going on. They know that there's impossible to be around me and not notice that there's thousands of people that are wanting to really bash me and do awful things to me and despise me. They're very expressive when I get on the buses. They're very expressive when they see me up and driving down the streets. They're giving my GPS location to every single LBGT community member that they would give my GPS location to. On top of someone following me everywhere I go and carrying this gun and this weapon that is an electronic frequency device. I'm not sure exactly where they're placing it or what, but it's an electronic device that they're placing in and blasting me when I get to these either bus stations or to these designated locations. I don't know who's responsible, but the police doesn't want to do anything but question me to say, hey, is there someone shooting you with electronic devices or something? We caught some people doing this to other people. It's just, they're just doing it to me. This is not, I don't have a mental illness. This is not a schizophrenic. This is not any type of health issues. that's causing this. This is someone that is doing this intentionally to make me suffer. Whoever's doing this is very mentally sick. Every time I get to these designation locations, all the homeless, all the people there, and all the LBG, you can see all the gays and transgenders, they all group together and they like fire at me. Like, you can tell by they're around me that they've been dispatched that I'm a public enemy. Like I said, I don't know who's responsible who can take these look at these videos, but I'm doing the best to try to survive, and I'm doing the best I can to live in some kind of peace. But I hope the best for my life, and I hope the best about what's going on. But my flight, like I said, when I go to the airports, there's thousands of people going. I mean, it is unbelievable. It's like I'm a celebrity, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm a person to be hated. I'm a person that everyone has been notified that I'm a horrible monster. I'm a bad person, and everyone needs to attack me because it's the fight for the gays, for the straights. This is all this is about. I do not despise just because people are different, and homosexuals or transgenders. I understand that you're different or you feel different because we see this all over television and their rainbow flags. But what these people are doing is just hate crimes against me. They have been notified that this is the straights versus the gays. All the gays go against the guy that's straight, and this Hector, this is me. So I'm just making this video in desperation to hopefully reach out to the straight communities, heterosexual females, to be aware about what's going on. Like I said, all my accounts, I don't know who has access to them. I don't know who can take a look at them. These are master geniuses that they're doing this on my social boards that are hackers. But like I said, it is just hate about what these people, I mean, it is pure despise. It is just, you don't understand that. These are total strangers that I've never met or seen in my life. And they get on the bus like looking at their phone and they know exactly who I am. Like by the hundreds, by the thousands. I'm waiting at bus stops and all these cars are driving by me in riots against me. Like wanting to do something bad. You could see the expressions on their faces or the things, the attitudes they express. Regardless, they know who I am. And like I said, this has to be reached out to the straight community because this is just hate crimes. I don't know who's responsible, but the person that's doing this at a magnitude is very evil. I was thinking when I was at one of the bus stops, they intentionally had me go on one of the wrong buses and go all across the town on one of the wrong buses, and they were shooting an electronic device at me that deterred me from an ability to make a clear choice. I don't make mistakes like that. And I was thinking, like, what the fuck? I just got on the wrong bus, and I felt a little disoriented. I was like, some guy approached me, was talking to me, and he goes like this, and in the middle of this conversation, and I felt like somebody kind of electrically shocked me. And it was hot outside, and I accidentally got on the wrong bus. I was like, did this motherfucker just shoot something at me or something that causes? And when I got to about an hour in the wrong direction, there was all these other people like getting on their phones. Like, what I think they're doing is I think they're trying to find out who in the gay community may be giving this information up to the straight community or any females to find out about what they're doing to me, to try to help me. They want to prevent anyone from helping you. So I ask anyone in the straight community, these people are not there to try to help me. They are trying to prevent anyone that can reach out to me to help me in any ways that they can, with any legal help, any type of amenities, any type of shelters, any type of situation. It's not to better my life. It's to make it worse and more miserable. So I thought I'd make a video on this to reach out. Hopefully you have 10 minutes to watch this video. I'm very nervous because I've been homeless so many years. I'm already 41. And I'm going to go out there and figure out what's going on. You know, I don't have any other choice. But I know that I'm trying to do the best I can for my life and finish my education. That's what I really am trying to do. It's just a simple math test. I'm 20 years past due that. So I don't know what to expect, but there's a lot of bad that's happening. I know I know it's going to follow me there.